Buff Nation, today is the day. We have Julian Lewis coming in here for a big time visit, along with guys like Chauncey Gooden, Quanell Farrakhan Jr., Evan Haynes, and a few of our other commits. Let's go ahead and roll the highlights as I talk. I mean, Julian Lewis he's the cream of the crop. He's the crown jewel of this 2025 quarterback class. And that's crazy because he's even a year younger than all these guys. It just shows you the talent level that he has, that he reclassified, and everybody wants him. We've seen Indiana get in the mix. I think that there's a little bit more serious steam with Auburn than maybe initially anticipated. Of course, he's been locked in his words, to USC, but you always got to see what other options are out there. And as long as Colorado's still on that list, as long as he's still talking with us, Coach Prime is going to have, at minimum, a puncher's chance of flipping anybody like this. We've seen it throughout his career. There's always been one big surprise, okay? Now I'm getting a call. Let me silence that. There's always been one big surprise. Travis Hunter, of course, shocked the world, okay? Then after that, Cormani McClain didn't turn out as planned, but nonetheless was a big shock and flip, 5-star caliber player at the time. Then this past year, Colorado's offensive line, terrible, and we were able to secure the top left tackle in last year's class. 2024, 5-star plus, Jordan Seaton, who will be starting for the Buffs this year. We've hit left tackle. We've hit corner a couple times. Now it's time to go get the heir apparent to Shedeur Sanders, and that is Julian Lewis. He can throw on time. He can throw in rhythm. When things break down, he's able to make plays, can throw from different arm angles, plenty mobile for the college game, and has to be as well has a big-time mind, as you can see, to be able to manipulate defenders with his eyes, understand where to go with the football. Big credit to Pat Shurmur right now, because I think that Pat Shurmur, instituting a little bit more pro style of an offense, is a big reason of why Julian Lewis is taking such a serious look at the Buffs. And this weekend, if things play out right, we're able to also come with a competitive offer, which I think that some people say that CU can't. Well, we've proven that in the past with Jordan Seaton and Cormani McClain. We can come with the right offer for these top guys. And if we can get within range and it feels right for Julian Lewis, we're going to flip this guy. That's what my hope would be. But you can see he's got the arm talent. Can you imagine him lining up under center at Folsom in the black and gold here in another year or so? It would be absolutely mind-blowing, program-changing type of recruit, program-changing type of weekend. I'm thrilled. I mean, look at he's got plenty of arm strength. He can throw from different speeds as well. But let's go ahead and get into the rest of the guys that we have visiting. Chauncey Gooden, 4-star interior offensive lineman, 6'4", 320. In his huddle tape, says he's 330. Quanell Farrakhan Jr., 6 foot, wide receiver, out of Houston, Texas, 4-star guy. Mantrez Walker, of course, is going to be in the building, already committed. Corbin Laisure, already committed, tight end out of Bluff City, Tennessee. And you got Evan Haynes, who's visiting, a 6'3", 185-pound wide receiver out of Roswell, Georgia. We don't have strikeouts on these visits anymore, guys. We do not. It is a new era for CU. And so some of these guys are going to be Buffs, no doubt. My hope is that all of them are going to be Buffs, starting with Julian Lewis and getting another guy to protect him and establish the run game in Chauncey Gooden, and then having some more receiving weapons for him in Laisure, Haynes, Farrakhan Jr., and then a linebacker that we can develop and build around that's already coming in with a college size, 6'1", 225 pounds, probably be 230 by the time he gets here. Get him in the pipeline to work with Coach Hart and notably Adalius Thomas, right? So how do you guys feel about our chances are this weekend? Please let me know. This morning there was a gathering at the Champion Center, so we'll see how that goes. I'm recording this a little bit ahead of time because I am going to be out of town, but nonetheless, I'm feeling great about this weekend. I think we got more than a puncher's chance. Of course, we have to overcome some significant things that USC can offer. They can offer LA, they can offer money, but I think we can be there right in range for the money. And the biggest thing is to overcome Lincoln Riley's track record working with quarterbacks. They've all had NFL success, a ton of them. Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Caleb Williams should have NFL success. Even his cast-offs, like Spencer Rattler, have found themselves as NFL draft picks. Jalen Hurts, big-time NFL success now. Does he get drafted without Lincoln Riley? I don't know. But nonetheless, Colorado's a unique atmosphere. It's a unique culture. And it really resonates with some people and some recruits at a very, very deep level. And I think Julian Lewis could be one of those guys where it just resonates that much more than some of these other people that are a little bit more on the fence. We saw that with Jordan Seaton too. So I'm feeling great about this weekend, Buffs Nation. Let me know who you think we're going to get from this weekend. I'm praying to the football gods for a sweep. Let's get this thing rolling. Let's start to get excited about 2025. Thanks so much, guys. Like, comment below, subscribe if you haven't. And as always, y'all,